Hello guys, so this video I'm going to cover position trading. So to continue the last videos, which is PDRA Matrix Extra, so we can understand how the price moved from one PDRA to the next, right? If the monthly chart is seeking premium, then the weekly chart is also likely to seek premium, right? And the daily chart is also the same. It will seek premium. It will come from discount to target the premium areas, and the 4 hour and the 1 hour and the 15-minute, every time frame is the same. Okay, so what is position trading? Position trading is the discipline to catch the move primarily on the monthly chart. Okay, since the monthly chart is long-term or long-term view, every swing on the monthly chart is long-term. Okay, and every swing on the weekly chart is intermediate term, and so as the daily, it's a short term. Okay, so every swing on the monthly is long term. So position trading is long term trading itself. Okay, he called position trading as long term trading, or either trend trading, right? It's the same. So by itself, by his words, position trading is catching the monthly swing, right? Because it's long term trading, and the monthly swing is long term, right? So but position trading can be catching the move on the weekly chart also, because sometimes the weekly chart can offer moves more than 500 pips or something like that, right? So by the definition of itself, catching the monthly and the weekly moves, the position trading, we only trade in the direction of the weekly and or the monthly. Okay, focus on the word and or. Okay, it's either monthly or the weekly chart direction, right? We trade in this direction. For example, if the monthly chart is like this, high, low, what is this structure? It's bearish, so we only look for sell, right? But if the weekly chart is break structure up, right, break chart displacement, break structure up, and then it's seeking the premium of the monthly, then we can also catch this move because the weekly chart is pointing bullish. We can buy here, position trading, buy here, right, and aim for the premium of the monthly, and we also aim for the weekly premium also, right? Because the high time frame direction, we focus on the monthly and the weekly chart, monthly and the weekly PDRAs, right? And then we use the daily to participate in this move. Okay, so the position trading is we catch the monthly and the weekly direction using the daily chart. We execute on the daily chart. Okay, how? So for example, if the weekly is pointing higher, right, which means the monthly is from discount seeking premium, then we can zoom in on the daily and start buying at discount PDRAs, and aiming for the weekly PDRAs and then the monthly PDRAs. Okay, we can start buying, because as the previous video I've mentioned, if we're bullish on the monthly seeking premium, then the weekly also seeking premium. We can buy at the weekly discount, aim for the weekly premium. If the weekly is pointing higher, aim for premium PDRAs, we can buy at the daily discount and seeking for premium areas on the daily chart, right? So by itself, it helps us to build our own edge, right? The edge is buying a discount on the daily, execute on the daily chart, and then going with the flow of the monthly and or the weekly chart. Okay, so basically we're gonna buy here or buy here at the low or at the discount, and then aiming for the highs, aiming for the weekly and the monthly PDRAs, but our stop loss will be 40 days lowest low. Okay, like the lowest low in the last 40 days. No matter what time you're at the current moment, if you're looking back 40 days in the past, this is the lowest low, right? You put stop loss there and aiming to buy and aim for the weekly and the monthly PDRAs, premium PDRAs. Okay, why? Because if it's bullish, then price is less likely to sweep or to rate the lowest low in the last 40 days. It can rate the lowest low in the last 20 days, but if it rates the lowest low in the last 40 days, then high probability it's going to be bearish, right? But if it's bullish, catching the weekly moves like this, we will buy at the daily chart, discount PDRAs, and aim for the weekly premium and the monthly premium PDRAs. Okay, so for example, if it's like this, then this chart is so ugly. Okay, for example, like this, if the weekly chart shifts bearish like this and it's come back to monthly discount, then we can just like get in the daily chart and then sell. Okay, we can sell here, but we want to catch the weekly move or the monthly move direction. So if the weekly shift bearish, then it signifies that we're gonna get in there in the market and sell. Position trading, sell. Okay, so we sell here at the daily range, premium daily range, or we can sell here at the rejection block here. Okay, and aim for the weekly discount PDRA or the monthly discount PDRA matrix. What's the highest high in the last 40 days? Here, this is the highest high in the last 40 days, right? Put stop loss there, aim for the weekly discount or something like that. Okay, as you can see, this is the types of trade, which is called position trading. All right, position trading concept. That's it. Okay, so by and large, position trading is typically catching the move of the monthly and or weekly. Okay, trading in the direction of the weekly and the monthly, and we only focus on that direction to position trade. Okay, and then we execute on the daily chart, buying at discount daily and aim for premiums of the monthly and the weekly. Okay, why we have to aim for the weekly and the monthly premium? Because as ICT have mentioned earlier, from the institutional sponsorship, or I think it was what is this? What is the video called? Wait, month 3.
Every instance we
institutional order flow video. Institutional order flow. The daily chart moves around and moves between the weekly and the monthly levels. Okay, we've covered this before. So either weekly or monthly PDRAs are the factors that can cause a retracement or reversal on the daily chart. Okay, for example, if the daily is just like pushing higher like this, if it met some kind of a weekly level here, premium arrays, that weekly levels can shift daily bearish. Okay, so if we're just going to keep buying at the daily discount, buying here at the daily discount, buying here at the daily discount, but if we hit the weekly premium or the monthly premium, we don't buy at the daily discount anymore, because it can cause a reversal, right? It can cause a reversal or deep retracement back. We can wait for this. As earlier mentioned in the quarterly shift video, the daily can shift back and forth, offer intermediate term or long-term retracement. And in position trading concept, in position trading discipline, we can wait for this retracement back into deep weekly and the monthly discount PDRAs and buy using the daily to execute and then buy here. Because the more you get into the weekly and the monthly premium arrays, the daily will likely to fall. The less likely the discount PDRAs on the daily will provide support. Okay, it can fall, so we stop buying when we reach the weekly and the monthly premium, and we primarily focus on buying at the weekly discount or the monthly discount. Okay, understand? And we only trade in the direction of the weekly and or the monthly chart. This is the position trading concept. So using all of the other since it's long term, and as I've told you before, and ICT have quoted himself, the longer term itself, and I think it's true, because the higher time frame itself, for example the monthly and the weekly chart, in order to move price on this level, it requires a certain level of fundamental aspects. Okay, so it heavily involves fundamental analysis on this. For example, seasonal tendency, okay, COT data, and interest rate, okay, bond market, and also SMT on different markets, intermarket analysis, which is called, to notify, to actually determine whether or not there is an institutional sponsorship for this movement, okay, to support this direction. If there is, for example, seasonal tendency, if we're talking about long-term direction, monthly and or weekly, for example like this, each monthly swing is long-term, and normally it will last for about 3 as up to 6 months. Okay, it can be up to 6 months, or minimum like 3 months. Okay, each move like this, real chart, each swing like this on the monthly chart, look at this, institutional order flow bullish. Each retracement or expansion is long-term, so it requires certain fundamental aspects. For example, seasonal tendency, okay, interest rate support this, commodity, is it supporting this direction, okay, or SMT divergence between other pairs, also the same. Okay, so if there is, and the direction institutional order flow of the weekly and the monthly is also supporting that direction, we can zoom in the daily chart and then execute in this chart to catch the weekly and the monthly move. And we aim for the weekly and the monthly PD arrays, premium arrays. As soon as we hit the premium arrays on the weekly and the monthly level, we stop buying in the daily. Okay, stop buying in the daily. Okay, and we primarily focus on buying from the weekly and the monthly discount, because from this level, price will price can expand very aggressively, and we can catch a pretty good and large range itself, right? Position trading is catching the move, I think, more than 500 pips. It can be less than 500 pips, something like that. Some of the aspects from the swing trading also how do we say it, collapse, yeah, also collapse with the position trading. It's technically the same, right? Catching the moves that requires like hundreds of pips, right? And multiple weeks and multiple months. It can go up to multiple months, right? So this is the position trading concept. The next video I'm going to cover the swing trading concept, which will dig deeper into this and open some, some aspects of this position trading concept that we don't cover it yet, because like I want to seek deeper as we get into deeper discipline of trading, for example swing trading, position short-term trading and some stuff like that. It will open the information on the higher discipline trading itself. Okay, it's so hard for me to explain these days. My mind it's not operating well enough. I think I forget a lot these days. I don't know. Yeah, sorry for the poor explanation, because my English is not that good. Well, my English is it's good, but I don't know, bro. Like, I'm stuttering now. It's so hard for me to just finding words and build up a full sentence and to explain for you very plainly. Okay.